we are so excited to have you here at our 7th annual donor celebration for Owensboro Community Technical College and our Owensboro Community Technical College Foundation. It's so great to see all the smiling faces. Thank you so much for coming out, and we hope that you will take advantage today as you either, if you haven't already, but as you kind of decide you're ready to go home, please go by and see some of the excellent labs we have here. So we've got a tremendous manufacturing innovation lab. We have a state-of-the-art teaching hospital, and that would be for animals, I'm sorry, not humans. And we also have a very nice studio, an art studio here, as well as a nurse aid lab. So please take advantage, come around, sightsee, and if you have any questions, come get one of us here at OCTC, and we will certainly love to show you around the facilities. So, as I said, those of you who do not know me, I think most everybody in the room does, but I'm Scott Williams, president of Owensboro Community and Technical College. We're excited to have you here this evening. We're grateful for your attendance, and more importantly, or most importantly, is we want to thank each and every one of you for your generosity and support. Not only have you supported us this year, but you have historically supported this college, and you have made a tremendous difference, not really just for this college, but for our community. But before we get started, I do want to take a moment and recognize a few special guests that we have with us. First of all, I want to recognize our board of directors. So we have an outstanding board of directors at the college, and I would like for those, if you would raise your hand, any board members that are here. Doug, Pat, Sharmy, excellent. So thank you for coming. Our board is chaired by Mr. Doug Hoyt. So Doug, we appreciate that. Also want to recognize any of the foundation board members we have here. Would you raise your hand? Foundation board member. I know there's a couple of y'all in here. So, and our foundation board is chaired by Miss Amy Jackson. I know Amy's around here somewhere unless she's touring. There she is right there. So we'll actually hear from Doug and Amy a little bit later. So, but I do want to thank both of our boards for their leadership and the tremendous advocacy they do for our mission here at OCTC. Would you give those folks a big round of applause? So I also want to recognize some of our elected officials that we have with us here tonight. So Representative Suzanne Miles, I saw Suzanne. Thank you for coming. So we appreciate you being here. We also have Mayor Pro Tem Mark Castlin. Mark is here. Thank you, Mark, for being here today. City Commissioner Pam Smith, I know she's here. Thank you, Pam. We also have Mr. Claude Bacon, who is the Executive Director of the EDC. Thank you for being here, Claude. Miss Candace Brake is Candace. I haven't seen her. There she is. Hello, Candace. Thank you for coming. Joanne Shake from GRAD. Where's Joanne? She just ran down the hall. Okay. Miss Sharon Neesmith with the City Commission. Sharon. Thank you, Sharon, for coming. We appreciate that. And so we really appreciate you all being here today and for all your support. Not only our state and local officials, elected officials, you've just done so much for this college over the years. We cannot thank you enough, and you do so much for this community. We appreciate your support. We appreciate you being a bright light for our community. So let's please give all those folks a big round of applause. I also want to thank our community partners. We've got a number of them, so I want to thank our chamber, Candace again, and Claude, the EC, big collaborators and partners. Also would be remiss, I want to thank all of our school systems that we serve, not just here in Owensboro and Davis County, but also in McLean, Ohio, and Hancock counties. Also want to thank our higher ed institutions, especially Brescia and Kentucky Wesleyan. They're great partners. We do a lot of collaborating, a lot of things together. I want to thank the City of Owensboro, the Davis County Fiscal Court, Hancock County Fiscal Court, McLean County Fiscal Court, the Ohio County Fiscal Court for all they do and support the college as well. Also want to thank. We've got a new partner that we are excited to be working with. They actually are working with 9 of us higher ed institutions in the region. So I want to also really thank Health Force Kentucky, and I think we have some representatives from there here. I saw Bruce and Jacqueline. Yes, thank y'all for being here. So we are excited about that new partnership, and that's going to be a great one. Last but not least, in fact, we would not be here if it wasn't for you. Y'all are, and our students is the reason why we exist. So I want to just take a moment, and any of our employer partners in the room, and there are a lot of them, please raise your hand. Don't be bashful. There's a number of y'all. Yeah, some of y'all are being bashful. That includes you too, Mac. We have a lot to go out to y'all's place. So anyway, I want to thank all of our employers. Not only is your support and treasure, but the time and effort and the feedback you give us to ensure that we are producing students that meet your needs cannot be undersold. That is so important. So thank you for all you do. So let's give all of those groups a big round of applause. So OCTC continues to move forward. We actually have posted another successful year this year. And the question all of y'all have asked me tonight, and I get frequently, how is your enrollment? I hear that a lot. So I am pleased to tell you it is slowing down a bit, but we have posted our 7th straight semester of enrollment growth year over year. So our faculty and staff have done an outstanding job, and I think it's a testament to their hard work. So to put that in perspective, just in the last 2 years alone, we've increased our numbers here at this college by, we have now 600 more students than we had 2 years ago. That's a significant increase. But I will tell you what I've told our team members is that, you know, it's there's a lot of competition out there, and we all have to work hard to make sure that those students, we're providing them the education that they want to come here to, and we're going to continue to work towards that goal. Also wanted to share with you all, we had a really outstanding year in our performance. I know most of y'all may know, or you may not know, that we use a performance-based funding metric here in the state of Kentucky. And OCTC this last year, our metrics, we increased, and I think significantly increased in 13 out of 15 of the metrics, which we had the highest number of increased metrics across the 16 colleges. No other college, it's only one other tied us. So we're excited about that. And again, that's a testament to our faculty and staff. We really are excited about, we're seeing our underrepresented student enrollment have increased, and our underrepresented student graduation rates have increased significantly by double-digit increases over the last 2 years, and we're thankful for that as well. We've been recognized now 3 years in a row by the Chronicle in Higher Education as a great college to work for. So that is exciting. We want to continue to work hard to make this a great place to work. We have won the Messenger Choir's Reader's Choice Platinum Award for the best higher education institution in the region 4 years straight. So we're very proud of that achievement. As well as, this is the first time ever, where's Bernie? This excited her more than anything else. Yes, Bernie said that when we were announced as Owensboro Living's Platinum Award for higher education in the state, she was excited because that's the first time we've ever won that. So that was a big achievement for us. And so also, this is on a personal note, another major achievement. You might have seen this in the paper, though we also have the Communicator of the Year here at Owensboro, and she is quite good at what she does, and I want to recognize our recent award recipient, Miss Brittany Hale. So many of you that know me well know I have 2 bosses. One's my wife, Donna, at home, and the other one is Bernie here at work. So they keep me on the straight and narrow. Also, To me, this is a celebration worth celebrating. And again, I mentioned this earlier, but we are extremely excited to be part of a 9 higher education collaborative in our region to really start to work on building a workforce pathway for healthcare. And that is the Health Force Kentucky program that's just been initiated and really is starting to take roots and expand. So we consider that a success. We at OCTC are proud to be one of those 9 institutions to participate in that. And again, I want to thank Jacqueline and Bruce and Bart and all those folks for being here tonight, because that partnership, I think, is just getting started and is going to get better as we move forward. So we would not be able to achieve any of these things without your support. We are gathered here to celebrate not us, but you, to celebrate and recognize what you have done for our college. Your leadership, your generosity, and your giving spirit really means a lot to us here at the college. You all are change makers. You give your time and treasure because you believe in the power of opportunity. Opportunity for our students because you believe in OCT's mission, which is to enhance our community's vitality and our economic development. Through you, we provide opportunity, community, transformation, and careers. In short, together, you and us create a better life for our students and, just as importantly, our community. Your contributions come in many forms. It could be in the form of money for an emergency student aid. You cannot imagine the number of students that are just one flat tire from being in college or staying in college. Your monies go to help support those students so they can stay in college, get that tire fixed. It comes in the form of just stocking our student food pantry. Since we put the food pantry in place in 2019, we've had almost 3,000 visits to that pantry. People needing food just to take home to their families. Your treasures provide student scholarships. A student can augment, whether some of them may not even be able to get financial aid, but if they can't, scholarships make a big difference in their life. As you go through this building, your contributions and your advocacy has helped us really provide a state-of-the-art training facility and equipment for students. So they get to see what they're going to see in industry right here at OCTC. You help to provide professional development training for our faculty and staff. Your gifts also help students, provides for their transportation to and from school. One of the unique things we have here at OCTC, and I want to thank the city of Owensboro, Pam and the commissioners, is that Owensboro Transit reached out to us and said, hey, we'd be willing, if you pay a small subsidy, that we will allow OCT students to ride the bus for free. That's big for some of our students. And the bus runs to all of our campuses. Not only say they will ride the free to us, but we'll let them ride for free anytime. So we pay OTS a small subsidy to allow that. Students get a name badge. Basically, as long as they have a student ID, they can ride for free on the Owensboro Transit System anywhere they want to go. Since 2018, Mike, when we implemented that, we have had over 18,000 rides of OCTC students. It's not 18,000 individual students. I wish it was, but it's 18,000 rides. So. And you do so much more for us. Your generosity makes a difference in the success of each and every one of our OCTC students. Our students are grateful for your generosity, and we at the college hope you follow some of their stories on our websites. Katie Underwood does a great job. If you'll go to our website, you can see a number of stories, success stories from our students, where they actually thank you for your generosity, and they tell how it's made a big difference in their life. Your support does make a very positive impact in their lives. The OCTC Foundation also had an outstanding year, not just the college, but the foundation. In fact, foundation raised in our annual campaign this year, over $490,000. So thank you all for that. It was exceeded our goal by about 15%. And so that always makes Mike nervous, right, Amy, that we're going to raise the goal. So, but anyway, Mike did a great job, and you all, we appreciate what you did for our foundation and the impact it's having on our students. OCTC is your college. It's this community's college, and it remains a great equalizer in our community. We serve as a beacon of hope for so many and an opportunity for many, many students in this community. Without your investment, we could not deliver on our promise, and nor could we carry out our mission. At this time, I would like to recognize every one of our generous donors for their valuable contributions. So if you would all give yourselves a big round of applause, I would certainly appreciate that. So thank you. I do want to extend a special debt of gratitude to some of those that have been extraordinarily generous this year. You'll see them scrolling through the screen, but I do want to recognize our Cornerstone Club members. And so I will go through the list, and then we will applaud them when they are done. So the B.J. Killian Foundation, Green River Distilling Company, J. Rogers Badgett Senior Foundation, First Christian Church, Toyo Tetsu North America Incorporated, Griffin Environmental Incorporated, Ryan Fund, Alice Ford Wilson, Neo Industries, the Gene Haas Foundation, Mike Horn, Jago Homes Incorporated, Josh's Broken Feather, Dr. Jacqueline S. Addington, Dollar General Literacy Foundation, the Ehrlich Corporation, Red Wing Shoes, Yeager Charitable Trust, Atmos Energy Corporation, Field Weller Endowment Fund, Texas Gas Transmission LLC, and Boardwalk Pipeline Partners, and German American Bank. Let's give all those folks a big round of applause. I want to also recognize our Pillar Society members, Miss Sandra Chandler, the Fraternal Order of Eagles, Yellow Banks area, number 4168, Morton J. Holbrook III, Independence Bank, Kentucky Wesleyan College, Southern Star Central Gas Pipeline, Julian Carver Family Foundation Incorporated, Owensboro Municipal Utilities, William Jago, Kimberly L. Glenn, Esha University, Lewis County Teachers Federal Credit Union, Kentucky Business and Professional Women's Foundation, Marilyn and William Young Foundation, Eric S. Mark, Murray State University Foundation Incorporated, Owensboro Grain Company Incorporated, Owensboro Health, Western Kentucky University, Don Moore Automotive, Rebecca A. Englehart, Doug and Brenda Hoyt, Bill Mattingly Memorial Tractor Ride, City of Owensboro, Michael and Cindy Fiorella, Axiom Architecture PLLC, Champion Ford, Steve and Peggy Gardner, Dr. James Glenn, Diane Gates, Mr. and Mrs. Kathy and Patrick Mowers, Cindy and Samuel Murphy, Owensboro Lions Club, Public Life Foundation, Tom and Barbara Watson, and Will's Animal Hospital. Please join me in recognizing these individuals and organizations. Also, I think I just noticed he walked in, and so I do want to recognize we have State Representative DJ Johnson here with us. So, DJ, thank you for being here this evening. Well, let's give him a round of applause. Yes. So, OCTC realizes the responsibility you have bestowed upon us with your giving. We take that extremely seriously and are proud to shoulder your trust in our commitment to our mission. We will continue to enhance our community's vitality, provide a pathway for economic development by transforming the lives and helping those that we serve achieve their dreams, whatever those may be. Together with you, we will make a much stronger community. Again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here today. We are blessed to serve and work with you each and every day. So thank you for being here. So at this time, it's my pleasure to recognize the OCTC Chief Institutional Officer and Executive Director of our OCTC Foundation, Mr. Mike, I guess now officially it's Dr. Mike Rogers. He's completed his PhD. And I'm going to turn it over to your capable hands. So
I don't know how capable I am. I'm gonna turn it over to me anyway.
All yours, Mike.
Thank you, Scott. I'll hopefully be able to give you a little bit more information and add a little bit more meat to what Dr. Williams is saying tonight. So first, good evening to all of our learners, faculty, staff, elected officials, and community partners. We appreciate you all for being here, but mainly for being part of Owensboro Community and Technical College and the OCTC family. The partnership you have with OCTC and the OCTC Foundation is instrumental in meeting the learner where they are and supporting them as they work towards their goals. You've already heard from Dr. Williams and how much we truly appreciate you giving generously of your time and treasures. It continues to provide resources allowing our learners to gain the knowledge and skills needed for success in our community. As you can see scrolling on the screen, OCTC was established almost 37 years ago. Since then, we've positively impacted over 84,882 lives. This comes without your unwavering dedication to student success. And frankly, I'll just be honest, we cannot do what we do each and every day without you and your support. I want to share a quote with you tonight that to me describes our partnership. Being successful does not necessarily make you great. What makes you great is reaching back and helping someone else become great. Together, we're reaching back and we're continuing to remove barriers that hinder student success. I get the opportunity to share a couple stories with you tonight, and I'm going to get through these as best I can, because sometimes, Krista, as you and Amy know, they get chill bumps and they kind of tug at your heartstrings a little bit. I want to share a story of Cynthia, who's a recipient of the OMHS Workforce Scholarship. She's grateful for your support and would not have been able to attend nursing school at OCTC without your generosity. She shared, your contributions have helped me expand my knowledge through real-world experiences. Without your support, I would not have gotten to experience meeting such a tight-knit community through in-person classes and merit events. OCTC and your generosity has opened my eyes to considering furthering my education and becoming a nursing instructor. I'll graduate in December of 2024 with my associate's degree and can proudly say I started at Owensboro Community and Technical College. But she doesn't stop there. I want to come back to be a nursing professor. I would love to touch lives as much as you have touched mine. Louisa received the First Christian Church Burmese and Non-Native English Language Scholarship. She shares, words cannot express how grateful I am for your support. Your generosity has not only lightened my financial burden, but has also inspired me to strive for excellence in my studies. Your scholarship has given me the opportunity to focus on my education without worrying about the financial aspect of it. It has allowed me to pursue my dream of becoming a nurse and has made it possible for me to continue my studies without any obstacles. With your support, I've been able to purchase textbooks and other study materials without financial constraints. I've also been able to attend conferences and workshops that have enhanced my knowledge and skills in the field of nursing. You have helped me believe that anything is possible if one puts their heart and mind into it. I want you to know that Louisa was an English as a second language learner. Because of your support, I cut that straight out of her thank you letter, and it's written as good as it sounds. So that tells you what you've been able to do for the students in our community. You directly impact student success by providing opportunities that learners may not otherwise experience through supporting scholarships, emergency student loans and grants, training opportunities through state-of-the-art equipment. Some of you have already had the opportunity to see it tonight. If you haven't, I challenge you to go look at it, and I challenge you to reach out and ask questions to our instructors and our faculty and our staff, because they'll answer those questions for you, and they will tell you exactly how we can continue meeting your talent needs with our talented students here at the college. So also provide opportunities for professional development and upgrades to facilities and instruction. Your unwavering generosity is making the difference in the lives of so many students and helping our community thrive by providing a quality education for years to come. I want to put some of what Dr. Williams said in context. In 22-23, you supported the creation of 6 new scholarships: the Green River 10 Scholarship, Josh's Broken Feather Scholarship, the Josh's Broken Feather GED Scholarship, the Ehrlich Corporation Red Wings Shoe Scholarship, the Ehrlich Corporation Student of the Year Award, and the TTMA Workforce Development Scholarship. Your generosity has ensured that over 148 students started the 23-24 academic year off on the right path with scholarships amounting to over $194,000. You didn't stop there. You went on to support the refugee and non-native English-speaking population with training assistance and child care. You supported the Regional Diversity Conference. You supported the OCTC Backpack Drive, which was held in conjunction with Beverly's Hearty Slice. So not only have you allowed us to touch our students, you allow us to collaborate and touch the lives of many folks that have yet to darken our doors. And they'll be OCTC students as well, and they'll be thriving members of this community. In addition, you continue to impact learners by tackling food insecurity and transportation needs. Dr. Williams already told you about the over 2,800 visits to the food pantry. Every time you look at the number of students that go through our food pantry, you know you're making a difference. The number of students that are taking rides on Owensboro Transit, you're making a difference. Food insecurity, housing insecurity, transportation insecurities are issues that our students face just like everybody in this community. And you're assisting them by reaching back and pulling them forward and making them successful. You created additional opportunities for learners such as the Killian Nursing Student Emergency Fund, the OHRH Experience Rad Day, the Independence Bank Girls Empowerment Dinner this past year with Carrie Portal. I've someone coming up too, so if you're around here in February, make sure you show up. Right, Nick? The Certified Medical Technician Program launched with Owensboro Health. ESL to Welding Program for our refugee population to take English as a second language courses and also gain welding skills and get family jobs with family sustaining wages. The OCTC HVAC Alumni Networking Night, where our students can network with successful alums in the industry to make those connections and make sure that they're in line for good jobs when they graduate. You also increase funding for GED and skill train. These are just a few examples of your impact this year. Overall, there were 316 gifts from 226 donors during the Power of 22-23 Power of OCTC annual campaign that provided over $490,822 to support student success. I don't know about you, but I was a little nervous, but that deserves a round of applause. You continue to help us change lives in Davis, Hancock, Ohio, and McLean counties, and we're truly grateful. Never underestimate the power of community, because with everyone working together, Pam, I've heard you say this a lot of times, anything's possible. At this time, I want to turn it over for a few minutes to our foundation board chair, Amy Jackson. Amy's got a few words to share with you and some more success.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Williams. Thank you, Dr. Rogers. Not much more that I can say than what we've already heard. I do want to point out, though, I hope you have the opportunity to take a look at our annual report, because on page 10, that our communicator of the year put together, sorry, I'm going to keep it up, Bernie. I'm going to keep it up. That our communicator of the year, it's the snapshot of what we were able to accomplish last year with the foundation. To be able to put a goal like that of $425,000 out in the last fiscal year's campaign, and for the team to achieve $490,000 plus, that's because of all of you in the room, and we could not be more grateful. We start every board meeting with a mission moment. Mike shared a few of those already, but whether it's a pair of boots, a student who showed up for an evening technical class with holes in his shoes and had no way to safely be at work the next day on the job. Whether it is that food bank, whether it is those bus rides, whether it is the emergency scholarships to fix that tire so they keep coming to school, or the sitter to make sure they can be in class while their children are safely cared for, whatever it might be with all of our programs to support our families, you are changing lives. As the chair of the foundation board, as we try and help this team who does such a tremendous job raising money, I want you to know that when we're out asking you, that your board is supporting you on that as well. It's our second year in a row. I get to announce today, last fiscal year and already in this annual campaign, our board is now at 100% contributing as a part of that. And so I want to thank all of my board members and everyone who are stepping up immediately to say, I'm not going to ask for money unless I'm also contributing. So I want to thank our whole board for that. And maybe throw the gauntlet at the big board, Doug. Just a little bit competitive, maybe. Just a little bit competitive. But we do want to say thank you because, again, us asking you to help support all of our activities, we want to put our own money where our mouth is as individual leaders and contributors in the community. It is important to us to do that. We thank you from the bottom of our heart. We hope if you haven't given to the next year's campaign, you find all the awesome ways to do it in this year's campaign as a part of it. I also want to give a special shout out to the staff at OCTC because they lead the way in giving, the way they contribute, not only in every day what they do for the students and the campus and the community, but they're giving of their own dollar to our annual campaign. And that is so meaningful at such a high percentage, and without a doubt, they're stepping up in the right ways for their students every day. So many, many thank yous to all of our contributors. Many thank yous to all of our leadership team here, all of our staff members as a part of it. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of it, and for all of you, for all you do for OCTC in our community.
So, Amy, you're right. Changing lives is not easy, and our faculty and staff do it every day, and we do it with your support. We really appreciate what you do to step up and allow us to do what we do. So, through your partnership with OCTC, dedicated to creating opportunity for student success. As we said, each given amount of size makes a difference. Before we tour the programs, if you have not already, on the downtown campus tonight, before you get out of the room, grab any extra food, we'd like for you all to get together here this evening. We want to get up here, clear out some tables. And for some reason, we don't bite, but I don't know, Scott. They won't sit in these front pews, but we do want to check photo with each and everybody tonight. Pam, I'm going to sit with you. So we want a picture with the check tonight, and we want to be able to showcase our continued partnership because working together, we're definitely making a difference in this community. We also want to leave you with a little something different. We talk about our successes and we talk about our students, but we want to leave you with something that shows you what our students are capable of. Back here on this table behind Mark, behind Sharmy, behind Stacy, these are ornaments. You can choose to display them on your tree. You can choose them to display them in your office. But we ask that you take these ornaments. These are yours to keep. And they showcase the, thank you, Mark. These are ornaments that showcase the talents of our computerized machining and manufacturing students. Bernie handed them a design. They tailored that design to fit the needs of something we thought would be a great gift for you all, and something that, as you look at it, and as we move in the heart of giving season, you can display this ornament and you continue to remember OCTC through the 23-24 Power of OCTC campaign. But take it. If you see a machine tool student, you see our wonderful faculty and staff, Danny and Randy, Andrew, you tell them, boy, if you think they did a good job, and the students are proud of being able to do this for you. So together we're truly making an impact in the lives of those we serve. And at this time, I'm going to digress, and I'm going to turn it over to a wonderful board chair, Dr. Doug Hoyt. Doug, no pressure, sir. I'm going to let you close us out for this evening.
Everybody wants that. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Scott. Amy, thank you for the challenge. Always accepted. Just remember, it is the story of the tortoise and the hare.
I'm already.
Thank you. Thank you to everybody that's here and for what you have done. I have the privilege of serving as the chair of the OCTC board, and it truly is a privilege. First and foremost, I want to thank the staff and the faculty. It's a privilege to work with them and see what happens at OCTC. OCTC does change lives. I just want to express that in maybe a little different way. Some real world kind of bring it home moments. So on the screen, and they have talked about 85,000 lives touched, students passed through the doors in 37 years. Think about what that means. The footprint of this community college is roughly 145,000 population in 4 counties. That's almost 60% of every man, woman, and child in 4 counties that have been touched by this community college. That's amazing. That's not good, that's amazing. Yeah. But I'm also going to suggest to you that that number's not right. 85,000 is not a correct number. Sorry, Scott, Mike. Has anybody ever, throughout your life, thrown a pebble in a pond and you see the ripples? What about the ripples from the 85,000? So what's that mean? So you have people learning HVAC, you have people learning vet tech, you have people learning how to drive a truck, you have people learning all different kinds of skills, nursing skills, other healthcare related skills. How many people have been touched by those people? It's not 85,000, it's almost every one of the people in those 4 county footprint. It's hundreds of thousands of impacted lives. That's something to be proud of, and it all happens because of people like you and so many others. So thank you for all of that. Maybe there's a way to quantify that. I don't know how, but as I think about it, that's the real impact. And I want to leave you with one personal impact. I was talking to Nick and others, but Nick tonight, and he made me think about my own grandson, who is a junior at Davis High School. And next year, he's going to graduate with both an associate's degree in college and a high school diploma. It's real. Folks, it's real. The dual credit program is amazing. I think, Nick, you said your daughter was taking 19 hours. What these kids have as the advantage, the leg up on the competition, is incredible. It's a result of the faculty and staff and the leadership at OCTC. Ultimately, it's the result of what each and every one of you and so many others do and give of your time, your money. For that, I thank you very much. Thank you for coming tonight. Have a safe journey home.